March 18, 2003. Just hours before the first US missiles would strike Baghdad, a different kind of shockwave was already set in motion. Not by invading forces, but by Iraq's own ruler. This is the story of the largest bank robbery in human history, carried out in broad daylight, under orders from the president himself. Saddam Hussein had ruled Iraq for nearly a quarter century. But as American forces massed on the border, his regime faced collapse. In those final hours, Saddam played his last card, not on the battlefield, but in the vault. Saddam issued a handwritten note, addressed to the Central Bank of Iraq, authorizing his son, Qusay Hussein, to withdraw almost $1 billion in cash. It was an order no one dared refuse. Before sunrise, Qusay arrived at the bank with trucks, soldiers, and empty boxes. Vault doors were opened. Pallets stacked with US $100 bills and crisp €100 notes were rolled out. Box after box was filled. No alarms. No resistance. Because this was no ordinary theft, it was state-sanctioned. By the time the trucks drove away, they carried the equivalent of $1 billion, the largest single cash robbery the world had ever seen. Within 48 hours, Baghdad descended into chaos. Coalition bombs fell, ministries burned, and the nation's government began to disintegrate. The perfect cover for the perfect crime. Weeks later, US forces raided Saddam's palaces. Hidden in walls and underground bunkers, they found $650 million of the stolen fortune. But more than $350 million was gone, and remains missing to this day. Some believe the missing money funded loyalist militias, bought safe passage for regime members, or vanished into offshore accounts. Others claim it's buried somewhere in Iraq, waiting for the right hands to dig it up. Qusay was killed in a US raid in Mosul just months later. Saddam himself was captured that December, and executed in 2006. Neither man ever revealed where the missing millions went. It was a heist without ski masks or crowbars. A robbery where the thieves wore the uniform of the state. And while most great crimes leave behind clues, this one left a shadow that still hangs over Iraq's history, $1 billion worth.
Thanks for watching. For more dark secrets, subscribe my channel Dark Archive Histories.